Scrap metal business owners will have to acquire special license permit for selling and recycling scrap metals. The new law was introduced under the Statute Law Miscellaneous Amendment Bill, where the legislators led by Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah stated that the new law will put an end to cases of transformer theft and copper and aluminium wire vandalism frequently occasioned across the country. Edward Nyamu opens our bulletin tonight with that report.
Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah has today highlighted that mileage trip expenses do not go direct to Member of Parliament pockets. According to Ichung'wah, the tasks being allocated to MPs are overwhelming and they should be given a leeway to go about their parliamentary duties.
I don't want to elaborate, but members know what this means. And if you know what this means, I have never in my life as a member of parliament benefited from a shilling or even a coin in the name of what is called mileage.
Vandalism of transformers also was a key factor that was discussed in today's sitting, where members of parliament led by Ichung'wah stated that a special license should be given to scrap metal business owners to ensure that copper, aluminum and transformers vandalism is dealt with.
Now the amendments that we are doing here are enhancing penalties, so that if you are caught having vandalized any public infrastructure, Honorable Speaker, in the name of acquiring scrap metal, whether it is aluminium, whether it is copper, then you will pay very hefty fines and penalties that will deter.
On the Copyright Act, legislators suggested that content promoters be properly rewarded,
which is very important in that it tries to recognize the work being done by our musicians. We have these young people who are actually out there producing music and recording, and when it comes to receiving royalties, they are not being properly paid. This act goes in to give a formula on how these young men and young ladies are to be paid in terms of royalties.
On the Children's Act, a law that was earlier put in place restricting the male gender from adopting a child was said to be unconstitutional and should be amended with immediate effect.
Granting male applicants the right to adopt a child. Mr. Speaker, the Act as it was, the Children's Act, I would consider it discriminating, because there is no way you can discriminate a male applicant from adoption of the child. And
submissions of recommendations on the changes in the statute law continue to raise reactions from members of the public, with the one on scrap metals being highlighted as a key issue due to the ongoing power blackouts in the country. Ivy Masharia, KUTV.